Hello around the reel. Welcome back to another segment, another mid segment installment of Coach's Corner on the Round the Reel. Are you giving your gift? Question I like to start almost all Coach's Corners with. If you listen, you can find Coach's Corner on YouTube. If you look up COACH apostrophe S Coach's Corner, I keep a record of all of these installments. They're never as good as you get them on Around the Reel. Aaron puts his loving touch on them. He gives me a little background music, it's just some loving. And thank you, you guys, from Around the Reel for asking me to be a part of Around the Reel with Coach's Corner. So, a couple of things going on in the world right now, namely some fundraising campaigns that I think are worth noting or worth re-noting or noting again or reminding you of. First, let's look at what Around the Reel's got going on, shall we? CCC Entertainment has a crowdfunding program going on. I think we got about 10 days left, guys, for them to reach their goal. Now, it's their extended goal. They're going for 10,000, which I'm very happy because, originally they started with 5, and I'm like, why so little? Yeah. Making films is not cheap, ladies and gentlemen. I think most of you who listen to Around the Reel probably know that, probably understand that, probably get that, right? But there might be people here who aren't necessarily in the filmmaking world, who are artists who do enjoy Around the Reel. It costs money. It costs money, especially if you want to pay your people, right? There's only so many times you want to ask someone to work for free as a filmmaker. You really want to start to something, anything, making that effort to take care of your people. And I did not set a timer, so I'm going to do that really quick. I'm going to say that we are maybe a minute in or so. If not, I can get a little long-winded sometimes, and I don't want to do that to you guys. And I don't want to interrupt this episode too much either. I don't want to interrupt at all. Anyway, but they are nearing their goal. So check it out. Check out Aaron's page, check out Charles' page, check out the Horrorverse page. There's lots of ways to get there. And Aaron, maybe, put the link up on this episode, for easy access to the fundraising page. Did you say Indiegogo? Is that, I don't know which platform. I'm sorry, I'm not well versed on this. I try to stay away from that side of producing. As a producer, as I'll get into with the next one also. You're going to meet my brother pretty soon here on Around the Reel, Luke, who is the creator of Real Rat, which is the next project that I want to mention here, that also has a fundraising campaign going on. Yes, I'm mentioning both of them. Why? Well, I do have a small part in the Horrorverse. I'm still really hoping to come back. Aaron, write me in, bring me back. Only this time, make me go to the West Side, right? I'm going to crash on your couch, and you're going to fricking cook for me. Maybe we'll cook together. I like cooking too. Anyway, maybe some barbecue. The weather's getting better. Yeah, so Jason Voorhees series. There's amazing stuff going on. And then what we have going on with Luke, myself, The Real Rat. We did a proof of concept last year. We have a new script for a full-length pilot that we want to get done. Why? Because we want to produce a series, right? We want to produce a hometown series in Spokane, also known as Hooptown USA, where we have more hoopsters per capita than anywhere else in the world. Paying homage to the basketball community in Spokane, where we also have the largest 3-on-3 tournament in the world. The list goes on and on and on. But what's even better is that it's a wonderful script with wonderful characters. It's this one's more family. It's a dramedy, and yours truly, Coach Rick here, gets to play the coach, Coach Leo, in The Real Rat. Our goal is 20,000, and we are, I believe, 62% of the way there, less than a week in. So both campaigns are doing well, but we need to finish. We need to complete those. And how does that happen? Well, that's you. And I am talking to specifically the filmmakers that listen to this show, but this is for everybody. Please don't think that $5 doesn't make a difference. Every contribution, one, it's a contribution of an individual. That's accounting that happens. Just because it's not a huge dollar amount, it's still another human being that has said, I'm with you. You are now a member of the team. You now have a bit of ownership. I'm not going to tell you or promise you that you're going to get paid back. No, that's not the point. The point is you see some creatives that want to do something, and they want to do something the right way. They want to do something in a way where they can take better care of their people. These people already take care of their people. Okay, you can be on a set with these people, and they're taking care of their people. But we want more. We don't have access to studio money where we can really, really do it right. And I believe that what we are doing here is the beginning of transforming that whole studio system. It's time for a renaissance. It's time for a revolution. And it starts by building our own. It starts by not just doing it differently, but by really doing it better. And it can absolutely be done better because the industry has gone so far astray, it's not even funny. I mean, the fact of what they think they can get away with paying background, right? Not even minimum wage on a lot of these sets. And these are big sets, right? They got full on union, not even a low budget. And they want to pay you $120 or $125 for a 12-hour day. And then, they're shocked when they have to ask the extras to not talk or not talk to the actors. Well, what do you expect you're going to get from someone who's willing to be there because they would just want to hopefully be on camera? Ooh, look, that's me, right? And I'm not saying anything against anybody who wants that experience. Hey, good on you. But what does it look like when, I don't know, you spend $500 a day on your background? You might actually get some actors who are going to bring a whole nother level to the energy in the scene, even if they're just in the background. And this is my whole philosophy as a coach, as a producer, as an acting coach, on set coach. The energy on set is crucial because it's going to affect the final product. It's crucial. So you want everybody on the same page. You want everybody there contributing, and everybody's contribution matters. Let me repeat that. Everyone's contribution matters. It's the same thing in the fundraising space. It's the same thing in the Indiegogo and the Seed Spark, whatever it's called. There's a bunch of different platforms. When you see someone, and especially if they're people you like, admire, please don't think, oh, well, they got this, right? It'll be okay. You know, I mean, I can't give anything. I only got $5. That $5 makes a difference. It makes a difference. And it adds up. And when we can get, you know, those 100 people with their $5 each, that's huge. It's absolutely huge. And it's not that big of a deal. Imagine what we can do. I personally am envisioning, you know, a future to combat the studio system that is just so rank and wrong these days, in my opinion. Um, yeah, what does it look like when we got a top-notch series that's completely fan funded? They get input. You know, one of the perks Aaron was talking about was being able to name a character and how that's really fun when you get to watch it finally on the big screen and that name pops up and you're like, oh, wow, they really did use it. So many aspects and ways of approaching the process. But please look after those true diehards that are really doing their best to create art with what little they have. And your $5, your $10, your $50, your $100, your $1,000, whatever, it makes a difference. You're literally putting food in the mouths of tens, 20s, maybe even 100 people to make some art. Think about it. Think about it. You might like it. You might enjoy it. And it might be a step into this funky filmmaking world. You never know. God bless you around the Rio. I love you. Till next time.